Morning, everybody. It is the 6th of November, and we woke up to a newly elected president. Big shout out to Pennsylvania on that whole deal. Really came through on that one. We need to get some colder weather around here, though. Oh my gosh. It is like 70 degrees again this morning, and obviously I'm in the stump 3. Mostly because it was pouring when I left this morning, and I just looked at the radar and we've got a bunch more rain moving in on us, so certainly going to be somewhere with a roof. Haven't had any action yet this morning, but you never know. On November 6th, anything could happen. So we're going to sit tight, keep our eyes peeled, and we'll show you what happens as it happens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah, I wonder what the heck they're looking at over here. just had 4 doe come right through the pinch here, and they're really looking over to the left side of the food plot hard. Like they hear or see something over here, but I can't. I'm not seeing anything. I'll keep my eyes peeled though, because they're certainly indicating to something being over there somewhere. Maybe a big buck or a bear will pop out. Well, that's going to do it for our morning hunt. We ended up just seeing that group of doe. That was it. Not a single horn this morning. It's just been really crappy, windy and rain, just total crap weather out there and warm. Looks like Friday we have a nice cold front coming through, so that might be good, but the reality of it is you got to be in the woods right now. It is the rut, and anything can happen at a blink of an eye, so we're going to go get some breakfast, and we'll see you this afternoon. We're ready to roll. Might as well fill you guys in on the spot tonight. We're going to be in the pines right off the back of the food plot right here. We're going to be right in the bedroom. This is a really aggressive move that you can only really get away with during the rut, in my opinion. You would never want to do this when you have a big deer living on your property, like pre-rut time frame or time that, you know, a big buck is extremely patternable. Right now, all that's out the window. These deer are on the move. And if there's a time to get aggressive and get right into the bedroom where these bucks are really cruising looking for a hot doe, it's right now. It's November 6th, I think. Yeah, it's the 6th. And I have the climber set up on a tree I like, and I'm going off some historical data from a buck that I call Glade. Glade last year is a 3-year-old, spent a lot of time right in this particular spot that I'm going. There's a big scrape right here, and this time of year last year Glade was in here a lot, and I've noticed trends over the years of running, you know, tons of trail cameras and seeing bucks year to year. They tend to do pretty similar stuff each fall during the same time frame, so that data is extremely important to use, you know, the following year if it's a deer you want to kill. So I actually have calendars set up for each of the deer that I'm targeting this year, the heavy 9, Glade, Scar, and I actually have mapped out on those calendars at what time and what date at the place they were at right now. So I can look at those calendars and I'll see, okay, November 6th, Glade was right here at this time, and that's what I did, and that's why I'm going to the spot tonight. Glade was right here at this time on that date, and I even go as far to look at what the weather conditions were on that day. Unfortunately, it was just overcast that day, no rain, and a wind it was an odd wind that day last year that he was there. Today we have a southwest wind with drizzling rain, so it's a little different conditions, but anyways, just wanted to explain to you why I'm doing what I'm doing and where I'm going into. So let's roll. I'm also gonna put a little doe and heat urine on my boots, so when I walk down through the food plot down into where I'm going, if a buck hits that scent trail, it might, you know, follow it right to the tree. And we won't tell Kaylee that I do this, because sometimes our back room stinks, and she's like, man, why does the back room stink? And I'm thinking, I know why the back room stinks. Because I put doe and heat pee all over my boots that are sitting in there warming up. So if she watches this, she'll know. If she doesn't, she won't. But let's get some doe and heat pee on the boots. We're in business. I have a discount code for this stuff if you guys are interested. Just go to their website, put the code in, and get yourself a discount. This stuff's pretty incredible stuff, especially right now. See, this Brassica's getting smoked. mentioned to you guys my access and how I'm going into this spot and why I'm going in too. I'm going in from the downwind spot, straight downwind. I'm gonna be right off the corner of our corn over here in those pines. And you'd say, well, why didn't you just go in over there? I want to stay away from that wood line up there where that bedding is and come in straight downwind. If there's any deer bedded over here, I can get in there without my wind blowing right into where they're bedded. So that's why I'm going in. There's a tractor path that goes right through here that I can sneak right through and get in there pretty much undetected. This is that harvest salad food plot from Real World with clover and chicory overseeded in it, and the deer crushing it. Let's get in there. We are up in the tree, everybody. I'm only like 8 feet off the ground right here because I can't, you know, the higher you go, the less you can see in these pines and hemlocks. I'm as low as I can be, but I got great back cover right here. I mean, it's real thick right behind me. That scrape, it's right over here. I unbelievably think I got in here clean. I mean, I took my time. Didn't make hardly any noise whatsoever. I didn't see any deer jump. And this is like straight bedroom right here. This is all super thick bedding. You know, right off the back of the food plots, these deer just, I mean, the amount of deer sign in here is incredible. Got a perfect wind going right back toward the plot. Everything's set up. Now we just need the big boy to play the game. That was a cool encounter. 8 point that just read the script. I mean, he came right out of the bedding, walked right up here, checked the scrape at like 18 yards right in front of me. And then what was really interesting about it, he walked right under the tree right here, and he got on my boot path. Remember, I put the doe and heat urine on my boots. He walked as far as I could see him, he walked my boot track all the way out to the food plot. Nose right to the ground. He'd walk about 10 feet, then put his head up in the air. Walk 10 feet, put his head up in the air. He's probably gonna be sitting in my Honda when I get out of here tonight. Had a heck of a big body on him, but pretty mediocre. Now, if we could get one of the big boys to do that, we'll be in business. He read the script.
We're back, and I'm going to wrap up today's hunt
This morning we only saw that group of doe, and then this afternoon we just saw that one buck, but he read the script. He walked right up to the scrape and then right on by, and then got on my scent trail and walked it right out to the food plot. So that was it, but we'll be back after him in the morning. Appreciate everybody watching. I hope you guys are having some good luck out there. Take it easy.